Have you ever wondered why a single nation, Korea, was divided into two sovereign states, North and South Korea? What significant events led to this division, and why was the Korean War such a crucial part of this process? These are the questions we will delve into today. In the late 1940s, after World War II, Korea was a unified peninsula, but it was under the control of two superpowers. The North was under the Soviet Union's influence, while the South was under the United States. This division was initially temporary, a mere line on the 38th parallel, but it would become a stark and divisive boundary. The year 1950 saw the spark that ignited the Korean War. North Korea, backed by the Soviet Union and China, invaded the South. This invasion was a clear attempt to reunify the peninsula under communist rule. However, the United States, under the banner of the United Nations, stepped in to defend the South. For 3 long years, from 1950 to 1953, the Korean peninsula was a battleground. The war was brutal and destructive, with millions of casualties on both sides. The fighting eventually reached a stalemate, with neither side able to gain a decisive advantage. In July of 1953, an armistice was signed, effectively ending the fighting. However, it's crucial to note that a peace treaty was never signed. This meant that technically, North and South Korea remained at war. The 38th parallel became the demilitarized zone, a heavily fortified border separating the two Koreas. Despite the end of hostilities, the division between North and South Korea continued to deepen. The North, under Kim Il-sung, developed into a totalitarian state with a centrally planned economy. The South, on the other hand, transitioned into a democratic state with a capitalist economy. Over the decades, the gap between the two Koreas has only widened, both politically and economically. In summary, the division of Korea into North and South was a product of post-World War II geopolitics. The Korean War, instigated by North Korea's invasion of the South in 1950, solidified this division. The war ended in a stalemate in 1953 with an armistice but no peace treaty, leaving the two Koreas technically at war. Today, North and South Korea stand as two vastly different states, a testament to the enduring impact of the Korean War. As we conclude, remember that history is not just about the events that occur, but also about the people, the decisions, and the consequences that shape our world. The Korean War and the division of North and South Korea is a perfect example of how a single event can have far-reaching and long-lasting impacts. It's a reminder of the complexities of geopolitics and the human cost of conflict. And with that, we've reached the end of our journey through the Korean War and the division of North and South Korea. Thank you for joining us.